All right, so I'm just gonna make this video early because this is bad. So Jets are beating the Browns right now. There's a little 1 minute 30-ish left in this game, or not in the game, in the half. And Bubba Ventrone needs to go. We've known this for ever. Honestly, he should have went last year, if we're being completely honest with ourselves. So Fields just got hit. It might be a fumble, might be an incompletion. They're letting him play it out. We'll see what the call is there. But yeah, I'm making the video as this game is still going on right now. So if I'm giving you commentary of what happens, it's because I'm half paying attention here, but also kind of watching the game a little bit here. But this is just a super frustrating game. Gabriel looks okay. He's actually hit some downfield throws, which is which is different from what else we've seen all season from him. I feel like if this would have been the game to put in Sanders and see what he had. But it's whatever. There is a flag down. I think they're calling it on Mason Graham. So we'll see. It's just the offense looks a bit better, but not very, very much. I don't think Stefanski calling the plays was a huge, or getting off of play calling was a huge deal that people are making it really out to be. But what are you going to do? Some people are just going to make those assumptions, and that's just what the media is. So, this is just a frustrating game. The Jets, for the first time in team history, have a kickoff and a punt return for a touchdown. At one point, the Jets offense had 0 first downs, but they had 14 points on the board. Get him, Miles. There it is. So Miles just got a sack. So, stuff like that is just the offense looks okay, and the defense is playing like the defense right now. They're holding teams, and the defense just got to stop. The defense is doing what they're supposed to be, and their offense is doing what it's supposed to be right now. But the special teams is just horrible, horrible. Schmidt is fine. Schmidt, other than Schmidt, he is fine. If I would say anything, Bojorquez has got to be a little bit more. He's got to hustle a little bit better to make that tackle on the punt return, because it looked like he was just kind of jogging. Now, if he could not physically run any faster without getting injured, then that's fine, whatever. But, stuff like that is just, it was frustrating. Jets are punting right now, so they get it away. We'll see what happens. Sampson, if Sampson's on the punt return, he's been bobbling punts, and he muffed the snap on one of them. He's been bad. So, Judkins was looking okay. Dillon Gabriel looks like Dillon Gabriel. But as I was saying, Sanders, if this was the game to put Sanders in to feel comfortable with it, but they didn't. They're going to give Gabriel an extra game, and but right now I don't really see any, he looks like Gabriel where the long pass, when he threw that long pass, it was a wobbler of a ball. So there's not a lot to say. The Browns suck, the Jets suck, batted up, and almost intercepted. But we can see if the Browns can get a field goal before halftime and tie this game up, that's a miracle. But the Browns defense is doing exactly what they needed to do against this Jets offense. Jeudy looks like the Jerry Jeudy that we've come to expect. He had a drop, and he just had another drop right now, but other than that, he's been fine. I love that they're making an emphasis again to get Jeudy the ball. Njoku had the touchdown catch, so he hopefully is starting up a little bit more. There you go. There's a catch for Fainin. They're in field goal range. So, it's frustrating to see that the offense is showing signs of life. Yes, it is against the Jets, but they are showing signs of life, and the defense is holding the Jets offense and not giving up any first downs, and our special teams gives up 14 points. So it's annoying to see. The Browns do have a shot to get some points here before half. Slant over the middle, caught by Jeudy, first down and more, close to the 20-yard line. So, it's this is just a frustrating game. Honestly, I honestly thought before this game is if the Browns blow the Browns are only going to win this game if they blow the Jets out. If this is a close game, I think the Jets have enough firepower on offense to where they have the mobility of Justin Fields, who has hurt us with running the football. He's gotten a few chunk plays. So I feel like that alone, and Garrett Wilson, who has not, I don't think he's gotten a reception all first half, which is really impressive. That's great. And yet again, we're seeing Denzel Ward be Denzel Ward, where he is such a good corner that none of the quarterbacks are even thinking about throwing to him. And he doesn't have the stats that, a Sauce Gardner or Duron Bland when he was at his peak for the Cowboys for that year or two before he ended up getting injured. They're not. Those are big risk taker guys. Gabriel just woof. That would have been bad. So, but Denzel Ward is just such a good cover guy that you don't even think to throw to him. And when you do throw to him, it's either he makes a mistake or you did, and Denzel picks it off. So, the defense is doing what the defense is supposed to do against these bad teams. They're doing exactly what they did to the Dolphins defense. They had that rough little game last week against the Patriots, but the Patriots have a great offense. I don't know if it's necessarily elite, but it's great. So, and even then, before the floodgates opened and the defense just kind of gave up, Dillon Gabriel going to throw it downfield and overthrown to Tillman. But anyway, speaking of Tillman, the fact that Cedric Tillman is in this game means so much to this Browns offense. Now that Jerry Jeudy can be where Jerry Jeudy is intended to be at. We have the threat of Cedric Tillman going deep now in every play. So the defense can't cheat up like they have been for the past 4 weeks when Tillman has been out. You know what I mean? So it's great to have Cedric Tillman back and to have that deep threat that you need at wide receiver. So Njoku can be a blocking tight end, but can also go out for routes. Harold Fainin can go out for routes. He's not necessarily a blocking guy yet, but hopefully he gets there. Gabriel just took a sack. So, Gabriel has that downfield threat that he can do, and it's helped because, and now it looks like, okay, so the Browns are going to go for a field goal here with Schmidt. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Browns, they tie the game up. There might be a flag down. The refs are pointing at something. But no, they're not going to. So the Browns tie it up with the Jets. That is going to be my whole halftime video. So we'll see. Oh, maybe did they get it off? They did get it off. So they got it off. Field goal was good. Good kick by Schmidt. He's looked really good ever since that Bengals game in week 1, which really sucks that we lost that game. But halftime, tied up 17-17. The Browns are lucky. The fact that they gave up 14 points on special teams and it's a tie game is great for the Browns. So we'll see what they do in the second half. Go Dogs.